unscrews the top of a new whiskey bottle, and shuffles about in her candlelit hovel, like some kind of witch with blue fingers and mittens. She smells like the cat and the neighbors she sickens.
I've been. I'm going to do another comparative analysis of a few things. And going back to Disco Inferno, which is quite interesting. You know, a philosophy I really believe in. Which sort of didn't someone make a big song and dance about Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen? Interesting, that. Isn't it? But anyway, that out of the way. Yeah, the text of Disco Inferno with the text of The Mask and the context of each. Now, The Mask came about when popular psychology and a sort of a way of approaching your self and your environment altered. And in The Mask, it's about a sort of a story of extremes. It's Hollywood. It's a story of extremes, where this guy is jokes around and so on and so forth, and there's only one flip of a coin. You're either this or you're that, and it's about constraint. Typical conservative Hollywood film. But Disco Inferno, on the other hand, is about not only respecting the disco, burn that mother down, burn this mother down, burn that mother down. That's a real respect for the disco. As opposed to Staying Alive, which is sort of what you get out of the disco. It's sort of that with Disco Inferno, but it's more, again, with Saturday Night Fever, the story of the text is about constraint, and the story of Disco Inferno is about not only respecting the disco, but sort of letting yourself loose, and and just sort of enjoying it, when you do let loose. That's what it's all about, letting loose, it's a story of expansion of the individual, not a story of constraint. It's a story of gaining greater confidence rather than Saturday Night Fever and The Mask about a diminution of your confidence. So, I think it's interesting. I would say that the route to Rodeo Drive is paved with great ambition, but I wouldn't say that the best writers go there. I seriously question that. Judging from the texts that I've come across from Hollywood, some of them are okay, but you know, like I say, the route to Rodeo Drive is paved with great ambition, and not a significant degree of wit, to put it in those terms. But yeah, Disco Inferno, like I say, a great text. But it gets me thinking as well. Also, that text of the mask and the context it came about and the time it came about. You know, I remember when I was in the first uni, and this lad, okay lad, good lad, not the brightest, but an okay lad. Like he freaked and said I had a split personality. That wasn't actually, you know, I've got a temper. I haven't really got an issue with that. But this guy would escalate it, and interestingly, he went like the suggestion has been made to me about women going on like a woman, sort of thing. That's how he went on, which I think is interesting. But anyway, good lad, but not the brightest. Which also brings me on to Mr. Illiterati, you know, who took a certain drug for pain. Again, illiterate in so many ways. You know, and even though I like the lad, he did give me the creeps at times. You know, it comes down to, I think, again, problems with texts. You know, and you've seen how they've tried to crack out a story around that sort of thing. It sort of falls flat again. You know, but yeah, you know, it's which brings me back to Disco Inferno. You know, again, which is about, okay, it's about expansion, it's about discovering a new level, and you know, a new level of confidence, an appreciation for what life's got to offer. But you know, I'm thinking about it now. I'd go even as far as to say it's the best piece of popular music I've heard. I can't think of a better one. Even go beyond disco, I can't think of a better message. You know, today I've covered how Lennon beat the shit out of his missus, partly because she was a chink. You know, so you know, this guy was set up as this great wit, this great mind. He didn't even figure that out. Sort of gets you, you know, thinking, well, actually, you know, again, great ambition of so many of these people, but not a great degree of wit, I don't think. That may sound like I'm inflating myself. On a practical level, on a really grounded and level-headed measure, I sound pretty damn smart. There's no disputing that. But it's like, you know, I think that confuses people. That clearly confuses people. And like I said, coming back to the opening piece of music to this video, the past, the present, and the future have been bottled and labelled with fart cushions and stink bombs.